Alright guys, here we are with our garden update, June something or other, maybe like the June 9th. Onions are doing fantastico. A couple weeds in there. I'm gonna weed this little bit out later today. It's getting kind of hot already, so I'm gonna have to do it earlier. All the bean plants are looking pretty good. A little bit of weeds that I gotta use the garden weasel on, get rid of all the weeds in between all these beans. Still haven't planted anything in 3 of the beds. Have to figure something out yet on that. I do have some peas that I need to plant. Should probably do that today. Compost is composting. Not looking the greatest, but there's last year's compost that didn't compost down at all. Look at this. What kind of plant you think that is? I think that's just a tree or a tomato plant or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll just let it go. Maybe raspberry. That looks like a raspberry plant right there. Here's some peppers and some marigolds. Looking fairly decent. Look like they need more water. I just watered like, I don't know, 2 hours ago, and it's supposed to be like 90 today, so we'll see where that leads us. Here's a whole bunch of tomato plants and marigolds. Looks like I will have some tomatoes there shortly. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we got the flowers on them already. Pull some of these weeds out. Yeah, lots and lots of tomato plants in here this year. They all look like they're doing fairly well. At least in this section. I don't know why this section is growing so good. I think this is where we composted like a lot of our fruits and vegetables last year. So that maybe they're getting some good soil going on underneath them. More tomato plants and marigolds. And even more tomato plants and marigolds. A couple of these don't really look all that great like that one. Just gonna try to keep watering them, you know. That's all you can do. Oh, here we got some more beans and some corn coming up. I think there's like some squash in here too. I think that's what the first row is here, is squash. So yeah, the garden is coming along quite nicely on this June day. June the 9th per se. And all that good stuff there. So yeah, I might actually water this again. Just try to keep it pretty moist today. Here's some of the Ashley sunflowers. I'll make a video on that on its own here in a couple days. They're doing pretty darn good. Alright, we're just outside of the garden here. Got Rachel's Fuchsia. That thing needs more water again. I watered the heck out of it this morning, but we're going to have to give it more. And then we got all these sunflowers. These were last year's sunflowers that we just saved some seeds from. There's a hummingbird feeder too. So yeah. And then Rachel's little flower there. We're just about done with the border. Maybe I'll plant something over here. I didn't plant any cucumbers yet either, so maybe I'll just get some cucumbers growing out on this section this year. So, alright, well, if your life isn't interesting, make it interesting. Winners never quit, and quitters never win, and let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Alright, see you guys in the next one.